There is plenty of forest in California. It is a metaphorical tinderbox, and fire season is underway. Blazes that are both regular yet unpredictable. So now the government is introducing a drastic wildfire proposal
to reduce the risk by reducing the number of trees, thinning of dense forests, or logging. Controversial, of course, but necessary?
Absolutely not. Logging actually increases the rate and spread of fire most of the time.
About a third of California is covered by forests, most of it U.S. government property. Last year saw the most destructive, the deadliest wildfire season in history here, and nobody wants that record to be topped.
See, according to the U.S. Forest Service, there are 129 million dead trees here in California, partly because of the state of drought this place constantly seems to be in. And officials say that is a recipe for disaster. And now, for the first time in decades, the federal government is going to allow the logging of healthy pine trees, claiming they are part of the problem. Is it going to reduce the risk?
No, actually, logging actually increases fire intensity and spread. In reality, when you take away more trees, fires move through the forest faster because there's fewer trees to cut down on the wind speeds. And so actually it increases the rate of spread. The other thing that happens when forests are logged, you get more sunlight reaching the forest floor, and that creates hotter, drier conditions.
The president has directly linked the clearing of trees to fire prevention, but many wonder if this is a fire issue or a political one, because logging is a deeply divisive subject here. California's timber laws are considered the most stringent in the country.
All of the lumber is coming out of the Northwest, out of Oregon, out of Washington, and out of Canada.
And timber harvesting has been dropping sharply here since the 90s because of environmental concerns.
Some of the voices within the timber industry have been, yeah, this is great news. Would you kind of echo those sentiments?
I would echo those sentiments because I think that opening up the forest for business is principally a good thing. However, I think that it's important that they be good stewards of the land and be good stewards of the materials.
Is there any particular benefit for you or your industry from getting your timber from California as opposed to other places?
I think that if we could get timber from California, certainly that would help the pricing. Can we get the quantity that we need that makes the construction that benefits the construction industry? I'm not sure of that.
And so, as many in this industry look to Californian timber, many in California will be looking at whether logging does lead to a safer environment after all. But all agreeing that something needs to be done to keep nature's worst at bay. Phil Lavelle, CGTN, Big Bear, California.